As indicated by the large number of creativity tools available, there are many approaches to creative activity. Some practitioners favour a meandering approach to the endpoint, as reported of the musical composer Sibelius. For others, the process may comprise a series of divergent and convergent phases. In a divergent phase, many ideas may be considered and developed. A divergent phase may be followed by a convergent phase, where ideas are considered and refined, and some rejected, steering the work towards a more focused number or a single identifiable pathway. The world of literature and creative writing is awash with guides on writing and generation of plot lines. Morphological analysis can be applied across disciplines as diverse as biology and interior design. It can even be applied to aspects of creative writing. Here, we're going to apply it to the development of alternative plot lines for fiction. As for the design of an artifact, use of a morphological chart is no substitute for skill, flair, and professional practice. Instead, the use of such a tool may be of value in consideration of possible alternatives and may help spark ideas worth following. In the development of any morphological chart, consideration must be given to the generic subsystems prior to the development of possible solutions to fulfill these. In the case of fiction, one of the important aspects and potential subsystems for consideration is the plot line. Plot lines have been the subject of many studies. It's widely noted in creative writing commentaries that there are a limited number of archetypal characters and associated plot lines. Victor Prop's Morphology of the Folktale identified 7 spheres of action in fairy tales, corresponding to 7 archetypal characters, such as the villain, the provider, and the hero. Alternatively, these archetypal characters can be couched in terms of plot lines, such as unrecognised virtue at last recognised, the fatal flaw, the debt that must be paid, the eternal triangle, the spider and the fly, boy meets girl, the gift taken away, and an additional archetype, the hero who cannot be kept down, identified in movies such as The Shawshank Redemption and Harvey. The plots can be presented in different forms, for example, tragedy, comedy, farce and whodunit, and they can also be inverted and merged. Combined with other essential sub-functions of narrative, these generic plot lines can be used to construct a morphological chart for creative writing and original compositions, comprising features such as the generic plot line, viewpoint, form, setting, period, tense, philosophy, protagonist, other major characters, and principal relationships.